How's this? We got another one. This place. Just gotta get across here. This one's only a baby. I tell you what, I saw another one on the way over here. Check this little one out. Hey, hey, hey. Now, this one, yeah, would be a yearling. Here, hang on to this. Whoa, not my fingers, don't hang on. Whoa. Hang on, whoa. Hey. I tell you what, you don't want to get tagged by a boomslang of this size. Looks really small. This is big enough to deliver a fatal bite. And in this remote coastline here, if you did get bitten and you never got anti-venom, there'd be a good chance that you'd die. The interesting thing with this one is you can see that brown coloration just starting to turn green. Boomslangs are one of the few species of snakes that are sexually dimorphic, which means you can tell the difference by looking at them, a boy from a girl, male from female. The females retain the drab brown colour, and the males, like that one I had a minute ago and the other one that I just crossed over, they're bright green. But when they're young like this, they're all a bit of a drab coloration. And I can see that this one's starting to turn green, so it will actually be, I can tell it's a male. But you can see those huge big eyes, right? And you can see that beautiful band on top of their head going back through their eyes. That helps with their camouflage technique. He's curling up, he wants to get going. I'm gonna let him on his way. Go, little fella, grow up to be a big green one.
Just inland from the coast, we're in the territory of the green mamba and a lot of other deadly snakes as well. Throughout the world, people and snakes share a lot of territory. In Africa, you're almost always close to at least one deadly species.
Here's some people carrying some water. Jumbo! Missouri! Karibu, Kenya. I wish I knew a bit more Swahili. It's funny, how everything goes on their head. They just walk along, balance big drums of water, logs, sticks, building equipment, vegetables, everything. You see these mango trees, they are perfect for all of your arboreal species. See these little insects, stacks of grasshoppers and stuff. Perfect, absolutely brilliant for any insectivorous species like your birds and your small lizards and frogs. Of course, that provides great food source for your bigger predators and your venomous snakes.
Ooh, mamba. It's a green mamba, and he's already onto me. Mambas are one of the fastest and smartest snakes on the entire African continent. He slides through the trees like greased lightning. As I go up, he decides to go down. They can go across the ground as quick as they can go through the trees. Here he goes, he's making a run for it. I'm onto him. Now he's on the ground, I've got a good chance. Keep your wits about you, Steve-O. You make a mistake and you could be dead. These things are fast and volatile. Mambas have got the name as one of the worst in the world. Think about it, Steve-O.
Yes, it's green mamba. What I've got to try and do, there's no way I can deal with him here. I've got to get him into a mango tree. Once I get him into a mango tree, then I can work safely around him. In this stuff, it's just too dangerous. I'd get tagged before I could get a glove on him. You can see he's got all these pivot points with all this low shrubbery that he can just get around and tag me, and they're quick. I've been tracking him on the ground. I can't keep up with him. And now that I've got him in this little tree, I need to get him in that mango tree. Just see if I can bend this tree over. No, you can't come this way, mate. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. Have a look at him. Woohoo! Beautiful snake. Come on, buddy. This is my first green mamba. Here he comes. Watch how quick he's on the... No, hey. Here he goes. He's going straight for the mango tree.
Mambas are dangerous, deadly dangerous, and they've got the reputation as being one of the worst in the world. However, what I'm starting to experience is these things are intelligent. While I'm learning him, he's learning me.
Have a look at this. Check this out. This is the mighty green mamba. Have a look at the fluorescent colours on him. What a beautiful snake. Fluorescent green. Trying to get a curl of his tail around my hand. And you can see him starting to puff his throat up. He's grumpy, but he's pretty cool. You can see how powerful they are at climbing. No problem here. You're all right, mate. I've got a problem. You're all right, but uh-oh, go the other way. If he comes right at me now, I've got a huge problem. I'm going to have to just drop out of the tree. Whew. I guess I'd sooner that than take a bite. No, mate, no. You can see when he starts to come up his own body, he'd be able to get straight up there and tag me. This species of snake has been known to cause fatal bites in humans. They're a very toxic animal. They spend most of their time in the trees, hunting for birds and small mammals. So not often do they come into a conflict with man. In plantations, in mango trees, it happens. When I say bites don't happen that regularly, it happens more regularly than snake bite in Australia. He's very quiet. Thank goodness for that, because I'm in his element. Stuck up here in this mango tree. If he was aggressive and he went me, I couldn't get away. There's no way I could get away quick enough. So let's just let him on his way. The green mamba! Woo! Beautiful snake. Good hunting, matey. Here we go.
And smart. Look at that head. Reeks of intelligence.
Jumbo! Very friendly people. It's beautiful to be here. I guess they're particularly friendly to me because I remove snakes out of the area. They don't like snakes, they don't like them at all. It's understandable too. Because for centuries, or even longer, there's been no anti-venom. And so a lot of these venomous species, when they bite people, causes death. Jumbo!
Steve has spent so much time in the bush that he can even spot the slightest snake trap.
Pop at him. Puff at her. Right fair smack. In the rural sector. Villages all round. And he's going this way. You can see by the belly mark, he's been heading across this way. And it's fresh. You can see ventral scales across there. Bit of tail flick, and he's heading straight over this way. Here we go. Look at this slow moving. And here's the species of snake that claims more victims, has more snake bite contributed to it than any other species. Here is the puff adder. Okay, see how he's starting to go into that typical arched up position? Now you can see why they call him the puff adder. Listen to him. Hissing away. Hey, you a bit grumpy. Apparently, these things have a really crack strike, really fast. So fast, you can't move quick enough to get out of the way. And what happens, how people get bitten, particularly here where there's a lot of agriculture, is they stand on it. Clearing bush, don't see it, you can see that real cryptic coloration, blends in with the environment perfectly. What are you doing moving around now? I can see why he's moving around now. Look at this skin. It's starting to slough off from the side of his body. Wherever I go, he watches me. Come here, mate. These are just like a rattlesnake. They're vipers. And they call them the puff adder because they puff. They go whoosh. But just like the death adder and the rattlesnakes, he's not that bad. Big buffy snake. Apparently, halfway up the body, you touch them, they'll sit there and then whack, hit, and you can't get out of the way. Their fang length is second only to the gaboon viper, which has got 2-inch fangs. These things have got the most hideous bite in Africa. You get tagged by one of these, you rot. You get necrosis. Fingers start dropping off, hands, legs, toes, things just drop off.